And I know in that holiday, I could only...
Hey guys, we're back with another video. Alright, so today we're gonna be answering our very own
coming out questions. Awkward coming out questions.
So it's something like a remake of the first video, but not necessarily, because the first one was kind of just...
It was a boyfriend time.
So disregard, okay? So we're gonna be answering our like he said, the most embarrassing coming out questions. And yeah, hope this helps you guys if you not fully aware of your sexuality, you know. Yeah, like very inspirational, feel me? Alright, so
the first question is, when did you realize you were gay and how?
So this might sound kind of weird, but like I was in like 5th grade when I realized that I was gay. I mean, how was because it was kind of like, all right, you know, like regular boys see the girls in the schoolyard and they be like, oh, she's very cute, and they like them, but it was a complete opposite. I saw boys and I was like, oh, he fire type stuff, you know? But we was all like in 5th grade, so like, I don't know. I don't really know what fire was back then. So I just thought that everybody was cute in their own way, feel me? Facts.
Actually, in my case, it was in pre-K. It was back in Costa Rica. It's this boy, I'm not gonna say his name. Pretend his name is James, right? And I thought James was cute. And we used to sit in like the little school bus in Costa Rica, and then
James in Spanish, that's James.
James. He used to, I don't know, he used to have a girlfriend, and I used to be jealous. I'm like, why the fuck can't I have him? So I didn't know. I thought it was normal. So I had a little boo thing. It was a girl, and then she obviously left me and went with him. And then sometimes I used to pretend that I was her in my own head, that I was her. And yeah, I'm laughing together.
Okay. At what age did you come out?
Oh, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I was 16, I think. Yeah, I was 16. Now I'm 18. I didn't really have a choice to come out. I was more like pressed to come out because like it all happened. Like my mom came in my room one day and she was like, so are you that way? I'm like, what are we talking about? Because like 20 minutes earlier, we had like dinner on the dining table, like together, her and my dad and I, and then they were all randomly talking about freaking being a top and a bottom in gay sex. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? And they were all like looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all looking at me for? Like, I'm serious. Like, oh my, it was so uncomfortable that I got up and like I finished my dinner mad fast and I went in my room, and then my mom came in here talking about, are you that way? And then my obvious stupid ass started sweating and stuttering on my word. I'm like, no, I'm not like that, this and that. And then she finally pressed me, and then I started crying like a little dumbass. I was like, yes, I'm that way. And then she got mad. Not at the fact that I was gay, but at the fact that I hid it from her for so long. But yeah, so.
I came out at 16, but when I first came out, it's not like I had the choice, right? Like, me and him started dating, but that was when I was a little DL, feel me? Nobody knew or whatever, but my mom, she came in, she snuck in my bedroom, and she heard us on the phone. And I forgot what I said. It was something weird, but she stopped, and I looked, and I saw her, and she was like, yo, you gay? My whole heart just dropped. Everything just dropped.
You hung up the phone mad.
All you heard was doop, doop, doop. Like, it was, I don't even know how to like react. But now I'm 17 and now everything is kind of normal because like it's still some people in my family that's not really that ready to accept it yet. But yeah. What made you decide to come out? Let me take this one first.
I mean, like, I didn't have a choice. Like we didn't have a choice. Like,
yeah, that's true.
It was in the moment that like stuff happened, and yeah, like you were kind of forced. Like I didn't freaking choose. If it was up to me, I would have still been in the closet.
Really?
yeah, I'm pussy. Like,
Yeah, if it was up to me, I probably would have still been in the closet too. But like, but like, what happened was after my mom found out or whatever, I was just like, I might as well. Like, that was the biggest. She was the biggest fear. She was the person I had the biggest fear of telling, cause I knew once I told her, everybody would find out, and then not only that, I would get like scorned for it. So I was just like, all right, my biggest obstacle out the way, facts. So I might as well just let it out. So she found out that January. In February, I ended up coming out fully, and like I came out because of a joke that he made. He was like, "Oh, I dare you to post."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he was like, "I dare you to post a status like, oh yeah, I'm gay or whatever, and I don't care what nobody got to say." So I posted it, and
like
then
a dumbass.
Yeah, but I didn't think that nobody was gonna see it that quick. And then like within a minute, it had 6 loves, and everybody was commenting on it and stuff like that. So I was just like, wow, I'm really just fully out the closet. So, and then on Valentine's Day, I just started posting him, and he was just like, wow, are you sure you're ready? So I was just like, yeah, might as well.
I had to block all of his school friends on Snapchat. Like, I had to block everybody. Like, nobody could saw his Snapchat. Like,
he didn't have to. He wanted to, because he said, I wanted to make sure that you're okay with it. So I was like, you can go ahead and leave them unblocked. And he was like, no, I'm gonna just block them. And so he blocked them. So don't sit there and say that I did that.
Who had the most difficult time dealing with you coming out?
Definitely 100,000,000%, my mother. My mother. When I first came out, or when she found out, when she decided to come and find out, she didn't talk to me for about 2 weeks, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, for about 2 weeks. So like, she wouldn't talk to me. She didn't give me lunch money. She didn't do my hair for school. So I was just like fending for myself, you know. But like, I don't know. It was my mom, and then I'd say my dad. But like, I don't really talk to him. He's not really. Yeah. So. But yeah, it was really my mom, you know. Like, but like now she's more accepting of it. Like, she comes around. She came around now. So like now they're like best friends. So it was like I don't know.
In my case, it would be my dad. Cause yeah, like this right here is like really touchy feely with me. Like so I remember my mom told him, because like when I first came out, like she didn't tell him anything. She kept it between us, and then that's how I always thought it was gonna say it. And then let me tell you what this lady. So I'm in the middle of class. She texted me talking about, I told your dad how you were feeling about your sexuality. I'm like, is it? Like, I'm like, why the fuck would you text me during school and tell me that? So now I'm in here in class stressing. I'm like, what the fuck is this man gonna say when I get home? So like, oh my god. Flash forward to like 3 o'clock. I get in the house. I say, oh hi. He said, oh, how was your day? This and that. I come in my room. 10 minutes later, I hear a little ass knock on my door. And then he says, you got time to talk? I'm like,
weren't we on the phone?
Yes, man. I hung up the fucking phone.
Do the voice.
He's like, you have time to talk? I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. And then he came in. I stood up. I was ready to fucking fight or something. He was like, so, my mom told you. She was like,
my mom told you?
Oh shit. She was like, your mom told me about that you like boys. He was like, what is this about? He was like, oh, it's this cause. So let me tell you this, another story. So 8th grade, this girl played me. She went to prom with some other boy. He thought I was still butthurt about it. You know, I'm not even gonna say her name. Fuck you, Bobby. That's a fake name. I'm gonna just say that. Fuck you, bitch.
Her name is Bobby?
No, it's not.
I'm saying her name is Bobby.
Oh. I'm just yeah. So he was like, oh, you can't let one experience mess up your whole life. Now you like boys, this and that. He was like, oh, I don't play that shit. I'm like, your sister is a whole lesbian. Fuck you mean you don't play that shit? Like, that was the most ignorant shit I ever heard. Like, I was bawling, yo. I was sitting here bawling. Like, I'm gonna try to find the picture from that day and insert it. Like, I was bawling. Like,
he called me. He was like, hello. I said, what the hell happened? He's like, I talked to my dad. I was like, oh my god.
And then my mom come home. She knocking at my door, peeking her head like, how'd it go? I'm like, fuck you mean how'd it go, bitch?
And then who was the most accepting?
What's it? Kind of all my friends. Because, like, here in New York, like, it's not a big thing. Like, I hear, like, some place, like, down south, Texas, all that. Like, people are really homophobic, but here, everybody, like, wants you to be gay for some reason.
I wouldn't gay friend.
Yeah. Like, they want that gay friend. And, like, we were talking about it. It was like, oh, every black woman wants a gay friend.
Until it's their son.
Yeah, like,
every black girl love a gay man until it's their son. I don't understand that at all, but, like, it's really true. But the most accepting person, I would say, well, all my friends was, not all, but, well, yeah, all my friends was accepting. They was more hurt that I didn't tell them because they was like, why would you think I would care about it? Accepting person, family-wise, has to be my sister, Shanique. I told her, she was like, I don't care. That doesn't change who you are. That doesn't change you from being the person that I grew up with. And that was like the best moment, like, of me coming out. That was the best thing I've heard ever since I came out, because I felt mad alone. Like, I felt so alone. Like, I had nobody. Like, everybody was just giving up on me. Like, I didn't have anyone. But then she was like, oh, that doesn't change who you are. You're still the sweet person that I know. I was like, oh, you mad? Like, lovey-dovey. Like, chill. That's messed up. All right. So, that's it for this video, guys. And we know our, like, scheduling, our time for the videos be off, like, very, very off. Like, we'll make one this week and I'll make one for another month. But we've done it. So, we're going to try to, like, do it the longest wait would be every 2 weeks, but we're gonna try to get back on to every week. It's just that we so busy. Like, I work, he work, facts, and like school, and it's just a lot. So, but we're gonna definitely get back on it. And this might be our new permanent setup because the lighting here is way better. But if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a nice little comment of what we should do next, that would be very helpful. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. But for now, your boys is out.
I left the city, got a rep.